I need your face. Could you please give it to our god? Imagine just like going door to door. Excuse me, I need your face. Hello everyone, this is Rin from Super Cat Punch, and welcome to Sacritice. In this game, apparently every October we are chosen... well, someone is chosen, excuse me, to sacrifice their face to a god? And apparently this time it is our turn. So we're gonna figure out what that's all about and, try not to die? It's that time of the year again. Every morning on October 31st, someone is randomly selected from the billions of humans on Earth to be a token of our atonement for past mistakes. Each year, the same message is broadcasted on every radio and news channel. The legend says that 55 years ago, a man tricked our benevolent god into giving them their face in exchange of a mortal body. But little did the god know, humans aren't bound to their words. The god being stripped of their face was thrown into a fierce rage, leading to the destruction of everything in their way. In a state of panic from the crumbling world, the government made a deal with the god, assuring that once every year a human will sacrifice their face to prevent another tragic disaster. Despite knowing the history behind this dreadful event, it never felt like a threat to anyone knowing the low chance of anyone getting chosen. Which is what you also thought before your name and face were flashing on the television in front of you. Oh boy. It is I. Oh wow. Oh, I look thrilled. It took facing what you feared the most for the realization to set in. Your life will never be the same from now on. All your sacrifices and all your worries felt meaningless, all because of a story that had nothing to do with you. Any normal person would be filled with regret or sorrow. But all you had was rage. You are shaking. You do not know I am not here to end your life. You are fighting a noble cause. The whole world will be thankful for your negligible sacrifice. You try to put on a brave face, but the truth is you're scared of losing yourself more than anyone. Please don't do this. My face is the only thing I really have. You have to rethink this. Your life is nothing without your face? Are you really trying to bargain with a god that lost their everything? Please, I can be useful in other ways. I'd do anything to keep my face. Are you really willing to do anything just to keep a temporary part of yourself? That seems like a dangerous question, but I don't have much choice, do I? If you are really that determined, I have a task for you. Ooh. In exchange of keeping your face, the god made you a proposal. Bring me the faces of 3 different people, and I'll let you go back to where you came from. That just seems wrong. And so you went on your journey to find replacements. Well, that's terrible. I would not do that. This painting won't let me in. I don't think paintings typically let you in. I could be wrong. What? I do not get visitors often, but I am oh so lonely. Are you here to keep me company, little one? I am in need of urgent help. Could you please help me? What is it that you would need from a being such as myself? I have very little belongings and restricted movements. I need your face. Could you please give it to our god? Imagine just like going door to door. Excuse me, I need your face. We want me to give my face to your deteriorating god. What would I get out of that disadvantage? I can speak English, okay? What would I get out of that disadvantageous situation? I still didn't say it right. Disadvantageous. Wow. Anything. I'm ready to give anything. If you're really willing to give anything up, we could find a common ground. As you can see, my movements are very limited because of my lack of arms. Are we gonna have to, like, sacrifice other parts of our... Yep, there must be a different way. So your everything came with conditions. Humans never change. Come back to me when you realize the choice isn't yours to make. Alright. If that's really what you want, I'm ready to give it to you. How brave of you. But I would close my eyes if I were you. It might sting. The slight sting was more comparable to excruciating pain, but it was your choice. You wake up in front of the painting. Your job here is not done. I think there's only 3 paintings, so can we go? Yes. Link. Oh. Hello, can you hear me? I need your help. We are not interested. Please let us be. This is important. Please hear me out. I need you to give your face to my god. Why would we ever change our routine just to help someone we don't know? Especially when you're doing it for your own selfish desires. I do anything to get what I want, and I need your help. What do we get in exchange for helping a human like you? I'll sacrifice anything, so please help me out. When you say anything, do you really mean it? If you're honest with the words that you throw, we have one request. We want to finally be able to see ourselves in the world around us. Would you help us by giving us your eye? Is this gonna be worth it in the end? I mean, it wasn't worth it to begin with because you have to sacrifice other people, but... Okay. I've already gone too far. There's no going back now. There was no warning. It was swift and merciful. But that didn't stop you from screaming from the overwhelming pain. Alright, now we're short one eye and one arm. Just one arm, right? Yeah, okay, well... Oh, this is a pretty room. Hi! Straight to the point this time. Please give me your face. That is very direct. Why do you wish to have my face? You don't need to know, and I don't have any more time to lose. I'm losing blood at an excruciating rate. What do you want in exchange for your face? What would I want in exchange of my entire face? I have everything that I need. There has to be something you wish. No one has everything. Would me giving up my face make you happy? What? Let's exchange your happiness for my face. You've been through so much. Giving you a little part of me is not much. Well, if you say so. Is he literally going to take my happiness like I can't be happy now? Whoa. Oh, you're finally here. I've been expecting you for a while now. It's so sad that someone like me has to stay here all alone, don't you think? Oh, I so wish I wasn't forced to stay in this place. I miss my family, you know. It would be so sweet of you to help me go back outside. Would you help me, dear? What do I have to do? You're more cooperative than I could have wished for. So lovely of you. But either way, it's a win-win situation for both of us. I get out and you get to keep your face. Isn't that why you're doing all this in the first place? Oh, am I gonna be the trap god now, or is this the god? So what is your plan exactly? Oh, it's nothing difficult, don't you worry. I always have everything planned. See this knife? It's the same knife that was used to remove the god's face. Oh, is this the person that betrayed the god, I wonder? All you have to do is use it against them and they'll disappear forever. You will be free. But I just sacrificed a whole bunch. And what do you get out of this exactly? Oh, I have my reasons. All you need to know is that it would be convenient for me too. I wouldn't stay here longer if I were you. I know you'll miss me, but don't worry. We will see each other sooner than you think. Can I really trust them? No? 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 Alright, I guess we're gonna go Stab a god? Sounds like a typical Monday. You didn't hesitate a second before striking. It was finally the end of this torture. This is just terrible. You will be able to restart your life normally. Go back and forget all of this. But you know that's a lie. There's no escaping this. But as you slowly open your eyes, you stand horrified yet mesmerized at the sight of... Are those... You didn't even get the chance to finish your sentence when the mass of butterflies approached you, looking for a new host. You tried to scream in fear as the amalgamation of all the faces invaded your system, but it was too late. You heard the pleas and cries of forgotten features in your head, but your torment was distracted by a familiar voice and a hand on your shoulder. You look relieved to see me. That makes me so happy. Thank you for helping me. Now we both have what we wished for. Isn't that exciting? You get countless faces, and I get freedom of consequences. This is the best outcome, I promise you. Please help me. Now, why the sad look plastered on your faces? You are way more useful like this. They reach out and rest on your back. This is so amusing. Your eyes lose focus as the stranger rambles about themselves. How did it come to this? This is the happy ending? This is the happy ending? Okay, so what happens if I just go back without doing anything? I can't. Okay. Well, there has to be a way to get two other endings. Maybe if I don't sacrifice anything and I just leave the paintings or something. And then maybe at the end if I don't take the knife and I just go back to the god or something. So let's try that. Okay, I tried just talking to this and saying there has to be another way. Okay, but the painting does not let me in. Let me see if I can go back now. No, okay. So maybe it's tied to either not taking the knife, of course, or like hesitating before you stab? Or going in there with the intent to stab and then leaving or something? Maybe I can try not visiting this guy at all. Let me try that. So I can go in without visiting him at all, okay. I have returned with all the faces you asked for. Can I go home now? I see you are ready to make unspeakable sacrifices just to keep something you deem of higher value. Humans very fail to amaze me, the only true parasites of the earth. I did what had to be done. Let me go now. As much as your futile attempts to follow a simple order are amusing, you did not do what I asked you to. You've only brought me shapeless masses of faces that are not even remotely human. Either it was because of your own negligence, or human your nature? Or human nature to always assume anyone who isn't you is ignorant. You have failed your task, and for that reason, you will have to suffice. You have to be joking! I did all this for nothing? Didn't you say it was your choice? Everything up to here was from your own volition. I do hope you realize that. No, 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 this can't be happening! And yet, it is too late. Just like that, you lost way more than you could have ever imagined. You desperately try to scream or open your eyes, but it all amounts to nothing. All your features and sensations become a blur. Feelings you've never felt before were boiling inside of you. You didn't do anything wrong. Or at least, you thought so. Normal end. Okay. I really think that the last ending is tied to talking to the guy but not grabbing the knife. I just love how when they talk to this thing, they're like, give me your face. Just no explanation. No hi, how are you? Just give me your face. Alright, I don't trust them, so let's just leave without the knife. Or not? Okay, well, let's take the knife, I guess. Can I... After all that they did to me, they don't deserve forgiveness. Oh. I guess we're murdering everything, though. Okay. This is terrible. This is not what I expected for the last ending. Didn't even say anything to that one. The hallway is blocked? What a waste of resources. Even I wouldn't do anything so spiteful, and that's saying something. There, don't cry. I'm still here, you see? You can still make the things alright. That was English, I promise. Is that true? Of course it is. You know I never lie. New end. Okay, we got all the endings. Well, I don't like any of them. Well, the premise of the game is actually really interesting, and I quite liked it. The endings are all pretty sad / selfish, but it was a really neat little game. I hope you liked it too, and I hope I made you smile today, and I will see you next time. Bye! Bye!